Good morning, YouTubers. Hey, it's Sunday morning. Hey, it's cold here now. Holy smoke. It was so cold that the wood horse tried to get into the shed. That's how cold it was. Anyway, just had this package show up here yesterday, so opened it up. And man, I'll tell you, we got the greatest subscribers in the world, I think. This is from a guy by the name of Jerry Bowman. And Jerry sent a nice letter with some pictures. And when we did the fuel tank, I said that I'd like to have a vent for the fuel tank. I never had one. And also a stopper for that cam lock system. And of course, when I opened up the box, Jerry, of course, said it was, he used to work in the oil industry. And he had some spare parts. He said, I hauled gasoline and diesel commercially for 10 years. And immediately after retiring, I have a collection of spare parts in my shop. So he actually went out looking through his stuff and found me a vent and found me the stopper, so that when I remove the pump, I'll actually have a stopper now. So Jerry, thank you very much. It's greatly appreciated. But we get a kick out of it because he's showing me a picture of his workshop, and in his workshop he has a bench and a Milwaukee toolbox as well. So he says I'm after having a big influence on him. So that's kind of nice to know, you know. And Jerry, really appreciate that, really do. We'll be sending you an email shortly on that. But anyway, today, I said I'm not sitting around the house today. What I'm going to do is our Honda snowblower has been parked, well, since last spring. And I haven't had it started or anything yet. We already had a little bit of a dump of snow this week, so what I might do is go down in the shed. It's really cold, but go down in the shed. If you want to come along, you can come along. And I'm going to see how much trouble it is to get this Honda snowblower going. It's a new snowblower. It's only a couple of years old now, but it is what it is. It hasn't been used. I think it's 4 hours or something on it. I don't know. But anyway, it's been plugged into a battery tender all year. So it'll be a bit of an experiment to see just if Honda stands up to their reputation. So if you want to come along, and we'll go down and we'll have a look. So here in front of the garage, it is what? Let's have a look-see. Yeah, they're saying -4 degrees Celsius. I don't know, I think it's colder than that. It sure feels colder than that. So we'll head on down to the shed. For those who followed the fish pond cover build, there it is in use. And even the pond in under that hasn't froze over. Everything else around it's froze over, but not the pond. So the fish are going to have a pretty easy winter compared to last. Holy smokes! It's cold. I don't like cold. I should be in Florida where Jerry is too. But then I'd be complaining it's hot, it's hot. Good morning. Let's have a look-see. So we had some people here last night looking at the BX. Looks like we got some work to do on BXs this week. Whoop. Whoop. Hang on, folks. That's the alarm system on the mower. Boy, that sucker is loud. So we have to move some stuffs. Now, don't you fall down. You fell down. So we're going to unplug the battery tender. Move this out a little bit. And we shall see, because I don't remember if I turned the gas off or not. I know I did put stabilizer and stuff in it. So I'll have to have a look. It's full on gas and the fuel is turned off. So that meant I would have drained I would have left it run until it drained out. So I try to remember how to use this. Choke is here. Oh, we have a light, so battery's not dead. We got 6.1 hours on it, folks. So let's see if it's gonna go. Well, it's gonna go. Well, I'll show you now that it wasn't running. This is the muffler. Whew! It's cold, that metal. You gotta love a Honda. So usually at the end of using a Honda, I always turn off the fuel. We've had Honda generators and stuff come into the shop, and what ends up happening to them, if you leave on the fuel cock, fuel can get past the needle valve and get right up on the intake and get on top of the cylinder head and cause a hydraulic lock, and you got to pull the plug. And that's one weakness Honda has, is the fact that they I don't know if they've really invented a really good needle and seat for their carburetors. And matter of fact, every one of them we service, we always get a little decal Kathy makes up and says turn off your fuel valve after each use. So that's one of the things that we do. So I'm going to plug in my battery tender again, because I'll tell you folks, the battery tender is what keeps them alive. Everything that we have got a battery tender on it. Yep. You just got to remember how all of this stuff works. Anybody's wondering about this, there's videos on this particular machine. We got it modded out a bit with some lights and stuff in the back, and you got to remember here you go. Let me turn off the lights so you can. These are LED lights in here, so that the cold don't affect them. Let me see if I'm here. I'll tell you what I'll do. Boo! Don't get a fight, folks. Boo! Now where's my switch? I need light on the switch. There you go. That's how they work. And then if you start it up, oh, hang on now. Now when you're looking at the video, you'll see the front light flickering. In real life, if you're here, that light don't flicker. It's got something to do, I suppose, with the camera, the frames per second, or some old foolishness like that. So just thought I'd bring that to your attention. Yeah. Now I'll plug this in. Well, I guess I could have turned on my lights again. And we shall arm it. Now, what else did I have in my mind this week? Oh, I'll tell you what I had in mind this week. I had it in my mind that during the Christmas break, or if it slows down before that, get your opinion on it. To put an exhaust stack on the tractor. Now, I kind of mixed views on this, because I like no stack, because if I got to get in under anything or a branch or anything, stack's not in my way. But then I kind of like the cool factor too, folks. So I don't know. I kind of like the cool factor. You know, because I mean, really, with these BXs, it's all about being cool, isn't it? So, but I'd have it where it's removable, and you know, I don't know. Your thoughts on it? That'll give you something to yak about. And I'll move this again, because pretty well everything else has been done with it. There's been a number of mods that's not even been discussed or shown yet, but the exhaust would probably be the one that has never been done on a BX. I just don't know. It would probably be, of course, it couldn't be no higher than the door, and I'd probably have to put a flapper on it to keep any rain out, although this don't be out in the rain, but at the same time, it could be sometime. So, yeah, I don't know. It's food for thought. So you guys are going to have to see if you can visualize it, and if you can visualize it, tell us your thoughts. We'll have a bit of fun with this. Won't get to answer all your comments. I better turn that camera up so you can see my ugly noggin. There you go. Yeah, I won't be able to answer all your comments, but I certainly will look at them all, because it's been quite a lot lately. It's been literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of comments. It's been absolutely overwhelming, but it just goes to show the viewers are interested, and we thank you for that. So yeah, let us know what you think. You know, it's going to be about I'm going to say 1.5 inch pipe. It's going to leave the front somehow. I don't know. I call this stuff design on the fly. Get it out in the garage, and then worry about the design as you're at it. So yeah, and try to have it as clean as possible, and come up, and I might paint it with some high heat paint. Give it the black finish, and put a little flapper on the top. I know flappers are kind of crazy, they're rattling and stuff, but man, it's a BX, they all rattle. You know, so if they're not rattling, they're screaming at you with the HST transmission. So yeah, let us know what you think, folks, and we'll see what we're going to do. Might be a future video for us. Anyway, guys and gals, going to head into the shop, turn off all the lights, lock everything up here, and secure everything. It's cold. It's a little bit windy. Kathy has got to go out to the store. We have our cousins coming over for a visit, so we're going to enjoy that later on today. And we're just going to basically sit back and take it easy. So that'll give me time now to go in and get this thing, this video edited. There's not much editing to this one. Get it edited, what's left of it, and then we'll throw it up on YouTube, so you guys will have something to watch this afternoon. So everybody take care. If you're out driving, drive slow. It's there's a lot of snow, especially here in Newfoundland. Snow means slow, and you want to drive slow so you can arrive alive. So you guys take care. God bless. We'll see you in the next video.